Hello. She's in the bed again. Just get used to knowing that my bird is usually in my bed. Hello, Shayna. Hello, Fennec. Sorry, I was just trying to do another fix of Kozoi Hex Universe paperback on KDP. Oh, and
I made it.
time.
Yes. 25 seconds later.
It's bad.
I still can't find my purple highlighter. I know it exists. As organized as this place is.
Prove this shit.
Where could it be? Are you like secretly hiding in plain sight?
See if it will freaking take this now.
What's doing what? Hi, Shayna.
Oh, my paperback of Kozoi. I finished everything, and then it's like, your cover size is wrong, and I'm like, oh my god.
Is it because the page count changed?
No, it's just because like I hadn't actually like fully published it before, and now then it was like, you need to have this in the bleed area, and I'm like, what the heck, man, it's fine. It clearly printed fine in the proof. If I approve the proof, approve it. Very annoying. So
how dare you, Phoenix?
Annoying.
Now I can't color.
Wow. Really cruel.
Sad face.
Anyone care for some boo juice?
What boo juice? Oh.
It's really
tea. Pumpkin flavor?
No, it's just green tea. Hi, Cool Gamer.
Hello.
So yes, it's word day. Word day. Do the words.
Doing the words.
For the day.
And the proofreading.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to work on the short story today.
Chapter 10. Why am I only on chapter?
Have I told anybody what this story is? Have I told you guys what the new short story is?
You were doing a thing and then you moved it.
Yes. Now I'm doing a dystopian sort of thing. So kind of. Again, it doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know if I'm good for dystopian or not, but like I definitely started being like, okay, we're in this place where my main character wants to kill the leaders. Right? She's from things. Carenza, what are you doing?
Phoenix is gonna work on her bujo.
Weird. But yeah, so it's my primitive dystopian is what I called it. But I don't know. It's kind of Hunger Gamesy, but not. I don't know. I'll let y'all decide. Short story. I needed to stop just like not writing things. I'm just frustrated. I think writing wise, with all the new ideas, I'm burnt out. But you know, we gotta do it.
So you have too many ideas?
No, I mean I've been doing so many ideas this year that my brain's just like
pitter pattering. Yeah, like that makes sense.
So, which honestly feels
Did
like
we learn anything about 22 goals of 2022?
Yes, it doesn't stop me from doing 23 or 2023 though. But it'll be different. But
will they now? Do you already?
I feel like October will actually be easier because October's my nonfiction, and I think it will be easier to do rather than thinking of plot devices and things and narratives. That it'll just be easier to be like, here's the truth, you know.
Yes. So. Tundra's good. Atreyu's also good. We got him some of that snout soother, so he's experimenting with that. And by experimenting, it's like, come on, baby, I'll just put it on your nose, and then you get peanut butter or something. But as Scared Boy is, he has to not like anything. Like
There's a Mongo. She's here
in the bedroom. Isn't Steve the cat?
Steve. Yep. Lucy and Pie, as far as I know, are fine. That was a big one. And Mambo's good for the most part.
Yes.
She does have a vet appointment next Saturday because she's still doing this kind of flinchy thing. I don't know if she'll do it on camera right now. Do the thing. Do the thing you've been doing. Mambo. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Never mind. So she's been making this weird new noise and doing this and this and stuff. And so I'm like, I don't know if this is a weird new neurological thing.
Flexing. She's just like.
It's honestly, I'm like, is she hiccuping? What is this? Mm-hmm. So she has a vet appointment for that, and we're also establishing vet again. So, what doing? Make it easier. There you go. There you go. I'll throw this for when she wants to go back in, which is almost immediately now. But yeah, so she's been doing that. So she has a vet appointment. That's the earliest I could get her in was next Saturday. I'm like, God damn. Ooh, avian vet's very difficult to find in Colorado. So I'm just taking her to Samwise's old vet.
You have to lay under my feet.
Yeah.
Like he was a foot or so away, and now he's like, I'm going to put my head and my ears right behind your feet. So I can't move. And I can't sit down because I would have to move the chair, and that would move you, and you are seemingly very comfortable. So I had my fitness evaluation today.
Okay.
And who'd have thunk, of all the personal trainers I could have approached, that the guy I'm going to be working with has also had the same, if not, well, definitely worse back issues that I have. And that was like my one, like, requirement was you either have to have experience training somebody with said back issues or have them. So you know, because you can actually feel the pain. So we just did like a workout going around his gym, see where I'm at in general. But yeah, it went really well considering how bad the beginning of the week was.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna see what happens.
All right.
Sounds
good.
Watch me be like super sore tomorrow. Be like, oh no, ice.
Yeah.
I heat and ice and the little vibrator back massage thing when I came home just to be safe. But I might have the ice again. Life in ice.
Yeah.
Yep, she flew away.
Sorry. Oh my God. I joined some other servers and I'm like, silence everyone. They just go nuts on those servers. And I'm like,
Discord.
This is why I resisted Discord for a long time, because I kept going in and it was just like everybody talking. And it was ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. And I couldn't get the sound to turn off even when I was muting it. It was very annoying. But now it's fixed. Okay. So anyway.
What you doing, baby girl? There's a Thunder here now.
Hi, Thunder.
Love her chair.
I've been working all day, but also simultaneously doing some stuff. I have a thing in the laundry I have to get in 9 minutes because apparently my shoulder, you can't see it. There's
that red spot.
Oh no. What?
That red spot?
This little red spot. So it's dry blood. Apparently I started bleeding on my shoulder really badly last night, and I woke up and there was this giant blood stain on my pillow.
When Mambo attacks.
I mean, she was in the cage the whole night, but I don't know.
We were talking about ghosts. It was a freaking ghost.
Shit, you're right. There it is. But yeah, so I had this big, and I was like bleaching the pillow this morning, trying to get the blood stain out. I pretty much got it out, but then I've just thrown it in the wash to fully clean it, and so I don't, rest my head on a bleach scented pillow tonight. But yeah, so it's in the dryer right now. But yeah, that happened. Woke up to that. And I've been listening to Magonia all day. I'm almost done. I've got like 45 minutes left of it. And I cleaned my bathroom today. And what else did I did a little more painting. I've been working on the video I told you about. It's really difficult though, because I did a terrible job while I was filming and reacting of like marking where I was in the video.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like trying to listen
I
really
always
hard.
wonder how people manage that.
It's hard. It's really, really hard to do, but it's funny. It's funny because like in the first video, immediately you hear Samwise.
Oh no.
I was like, ah, but yeah, it's funny. Hi, Maggie. Yeah, you came into me the bleeding in my sleep. And like usually I'm like, I would assume that would be a nosebleed. I'm not foreign to getting
Bleeding from
but I had blood like all over here, and then even today I've accidentally like even scraping it now, like it's still bleeding. Like this is on some kind of vein or artery or something, and it's just blah, just pouring out of me today. Work is getting there. We are hiring. He just texted me.
Okay.
I'm getting a promotion.
Ooh.
And our 2 new recruits are starting on Monday.
All right, but slide. You don't have to get up. You just gotta slide. So we're just gonna put the chair out. Okay.
But yeah. Tomorrow's Talk Like a Pirate Day. Is it really?
Is it? September?
Right.
I thought that was in November.
Talk Like a Pirate Day 2022. Hold on.
That's Ninja.
It is in fact no. It's the 19th.
So on Monday.
Monday?
Well, answer all those phone calls going.
On the 19th.
reached-
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's Irish.
Yeah. Hello, Jen. Yeah. Work is getting crazy. 12-hour shifts about you.
Yeah.
You. You're mocking my you.
I say.
She's doing the thing. You guys, hold on. I'm trying to get this like on camera.
So you can show the bit.
Yeah, so I can show in case she stops doing it, or actually show her previous owner. It's so dark though. Mampo, what are you doing?
You could probably go over there if you wanted.
She'll immediately stop. Like, she'll like stop.
She doesn't. Okay. Well, I will distract and make Mambo think we're not talking about her. So, like I said, I'm starting at chapter 10, page 108.
Oh my God.
Would love to at least hit 150. But since I have to read slower, it's hard to say. Chapter 20 is, and oddly enough, things are averaging out like 10 pages a chapter-ish. So like chapter 20 is page 204, so it's like just under 100 pages away. So we'll see how far we can get. And just tidy this up so I can get the final versions out, get some books ordered, get that off my chest, because I did have, I need to actually update my pre-order sheet. I did have a couple pre-orders come in. Woo! And I need to check with somebody because they ordered a different time than they bought the first time.
All right. I'm sending that to her previous owner, being like, have you experienced this with her? Because this is weird. But I tried to film her doing it earlier today, but she also hates phones.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I started getting close to her with the phone, she tries to attack the phone and stops doing the thing. So that's why I have to do it from back here. Sorry, I was like zoned in on that. I mean, I wonder, maybe some people are celebrating it tomorrow because it's a Monday. That could be it. Anyway. Okay, I'm back in focus. What were we talking about?
I was just filling the empty space with, I'm on page 100. I want to get to 200, but 150 is more reasonable.
For what?
Getting to 150 is more reasonable right now, like tonight. Ew.
Page.
Yes.
I was like, what context?
Sorry. My points.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
trying to get as far as possible. Still got to read slowish so I can make orders and make sure I have enough.
Gotcha. Okay. Are we ready for our first sprint then?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I rolled a 7.
Team.
Mumbo says, pew!
+2. 19. You stink, bud.
You silly girl. Hi. Hi. What doing? Going to the bed? Yeah. All right. There she goes. She's hyper focused on the bed all the time. Okay. 17 minutes to kick us off. Y'all ready?
Uh-huh.
All righty. I'm clicking the button. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Alrighty. We are back. And I did 535.
I got 6-ish pages or so.
Nice. I also have a clean pillow that no longer has blood all over it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you didn't know how you started? Well, I did post in the Discord. I'm just saying, but gonna do art for sprints today. That's a good timer. It's one that won't get me a copyright strike. Hello, Bunny.
Hello.
Come on in.
Welcome to Endure.
We just did our first sprint, so you're in time here.
Yep.
Yup.
It's definitely, oh god, that word. I want to stop using it. It's very easy to fall back into the story and just be like, oh, I forgot all these details that I wrote.
Yeah, I wrote these things.
And then you're like, 19 minutes is up. And I was like,
Yeah. Herder. Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, brain farting here.
Trying to get out of this, get this figured out because there's just layers. There's a lot of layers in this story.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to figure out my best path to untangle all the mess of this. But yeah, already set up next week's layout and started a bit before that sprint on my own. But I got 687 words. Very nice. What is done? What is done?
Is there anything in particular with your story that you want to, like, think out with us, or?
I mean, I gotta figure out what the heck this pilgrimage is.
What is it?
This is my Hunger Games moment, is this
Right.
pilgrimage. So they have to, travel from point A to point B. And if they survive, they remain on the council. That's the thing about this.
Okay.
But the main character is new to this council and was not expected to do this, but the other people are like, "Bah, no, she has to do it." Because it's not fair. Because the guy in charge knows his council is betraying him.
Mm-hmm.
So this is his method to getting rid of them.
Okay.
And he was trying to fix the competition, but now, and he was hoping to keep her, steady with him.
Yeah.
But that's not happening anymore. So he's revealing one person that's like, he's on my side. He's going to protect you as you go through this, but can't guarantee it because, something befalls him or because natural occurrences, accidents can happen. But also, is the guy protecting her actually on his side? Is everyone just trying to kill this motherfucker? Yeah. And so she's going to go on this kind of path of like, who the hell do I actually side with now? Because she starts the story wanting to get close to this guy to kill him for the murder of her entire people.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a puppet. Or was he? It's this like, you don't know who is actually responsible for this bullshit. And at this point, I don't know anymore. I thought I did, but now yeah.
That's what editing's for.
Yeah. Oh, YouTube paused again. Anyway, finally time to redo the Oviraptor. Since it's time for Mambo Dinosaur. Time for a Mambo. Yay. Hi to Mama.
Hey, you made
Started
it.
my makeup book review.
Stream.
It's a long one. I rant for 20 minutes, edited 20 minutes.
Yeah.
On one book.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
I did watch the entire.
I'm surprised because it's a long.
I mean, it
one.
was at 1.5 speed. To be fair.
Fine, that's totally acceptable. Yeah, it's a long one, but I really hope you guys will like next week's video because I think it will be very fun. It's a big call out post on myself, basically.
Yeah.
Considering I hadn't set up this week's layout until this morning, I'm very happy to be ahead of this time. No, Red, White, Royal Blue is not YA. It is adults. It is full-on adults. They are adults. I would say it's new adults, but it is not YA. Not YA at all. One Last Stop is also not YA at all. A lot of people think it is, but it's really not. They're both full-on adults in this. But yeah. I mean, I know you told me why, but I still am like, I don't see the purpose of the Knowles, at least with, like, I get it, like, sure, make the Badger persona in there, but also give them a little bit of purpose. That's all I have to say for that. Maggie wrote words but forgot to change ink color, so I have no idea how many. Yeah, it is. I like Red, White, and Royal Blue. I like it a lot. I like One Last Stop a lot.
I know you like it a lot. You've tabbed it. You have tabbed it.
I tabbed the shit out of both of those books. So yeah. Rushing Fierty, thank you, Fenix. Granted in 2 installments. I don't expect anyone to really like chug through it at the regular speed. Yeah. Not this weekend. No, it's not till October. October 15th? 15th. October 15th is the Woodland Park thing. But I'm going to double check that now because I'm scared.
You're like, where?
Local author showcase. Let me make sure that it's changed. Yes. No. Scared myself. Yes. October 15th at 1 p.m. She's like, I need your stuff submitted to me by September 15th. And I'm like, I already did that. Okay.
Don't scare yourself.
I scared myself. But yeah. Right. So, okay. The cover doesn't necessarily look YA. It fits the trend of contemporary romances being that style. But it was one of the earlier ones to do that. So it does originally look. There is a new one though that somebody designed for a special, like, fancy version, and I'm like, that makes it look so YA. You've made them look so more young now, and I'm like, that is not how they look. They are much older. Do not Heartstopper this. Heartstopper is its YA. This is not hard. This is very adult. Okay, guys, like, there are very adult, smutty scenes in Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Now the tabs are explained.
No. They have the reason it's tabbed is
I know why it's tabbed. I'm just messing.
But one of the things I tab the most in it is their little, like, love emails to each other and they always are quoting other famous love letters. And it's so beautiful and sweet. But yes. But like, I mean, Casey McQuiston's adult stuff is very, it's got the spice that TikTok likes. But it's well done as well. It's very beautiful. It's not cringe. There's one kind of cringy moment, but also it's fun. It's good. But yeah, it's not YA. Don't let anybody tell you it's YA because it ain't. I Kiss Shara Wheeler is her first YA book. So the Knowles aren't really interesting until book 3, unfortunately. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. All right. I'll deal with that. I do think I am giving up on Dresden Files, though.
Yeah, you just
I was thinking about going on to book 3 because I do own it, but I'm like, you know what? I do really hate this series. It's not doing anything for me. As much as I love James Marsters. James Marsters. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Yeah, I saw your comment. You can tell Jim Butcher is divorced. Yeah, I just the misogyny abound. It's too much. It's too much. You tell me he gets better, but not until like book 10. That's not.
That's too much. That's too much.
Way too much. Yeah. I'm definitely like, nope, scrap. Because I want to focus on the books that I actually make me happy and not just chug through them just because I have to. I mean, I'm still going to chug through the whole book when I start one, but I'm giving myself the freedom to really DNF stuff that's just not not even like being like offensive books that I read, but like if it's just not holding my interest and I just don't care enough, we're not bothering. We're just not. That's like with We Hunt the Flame. I really wanted to like We Hunt the Flame, but I did not connect with that story at all, so I DNF'd the series. And being more accepted to that.
Yes.
Never understood when people say give it until the X book, it gets good then. What if I want it to be good right away? Exactly. I want it to be good now.
Why not?
I don't want to wait till that freaking long. Like sometimes I can get it for maybe the sequel being better. That's okay because for me in my own books, I think my sequel is better than the first one.
Because you learn from them.
I did learn from it.
And you learn the characters better, I think.
Yeah, and I like it's my favorite one because it introduces my favorite characters as well. So I was a little bit more excited about book 2. So I can get what people could even say that about mine. I just hope they will continue to it. That's why I'm not too like if I get a bad review on Search of the Phoenix, I'm like, I get it. It's not my strongest work. It's my first real work. And it could be stronger. If I could rewrite the whole thing, I kind of would, and I'd probably write it better now, but I'm not going to do that.
Moving on.
But I think book 2 is stronger. Stronger and it's more fun. Because you get Darren and Daltair. Darren and Daltair. Who are my favorite characters? Darren and Daltair. They're my faves. I don't think I made it far enough to get better in Dresden. I just couldn't waste more time on it. Books cost money and time to read. I will not waste either of those things I don't enjoy. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because I review books. I have to at least finish the book I'm reading to review it properly.
Right.
I don't really trust DNF reviews unless it's like something really abhorrent in it that I'm like, okay, that makes sense to DNF. But for the most part, I don't. But yeah. Unless it's like a full punishment where somebody forces me to read a book. Like Fee during our stuff.
Well, I think we need a roll for another sprint.
Should roll for sprints. 21.
Teen.
21 teen.
Teen.
Trying to get it timed properly. Alrighty, 21 teen. Here we go. Get yourselves ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's up?
Alrighty. We are here.
We are back. Ooh.
And I wrote. Dang, this mouse. My mouse is.
Your mouse is gunky.
It's gunky. 651. Which brings me up to. If that's what I want. 1,186. Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Doo-ba-doo. All right, checking in here. Mike says our friend could have a drink hydrator. Dehydrate. Hello, Diamond. I am brainstorming my story first draft. Very nice.
Ooh.
Got it if you'd like to.
Fresh meat.
Hello, Millie. Feel free to use these as reading sprints as long as you tell me what you are reading.
Sharing is caring.
Mama made it to Paladin's Grace on the vid. All right. You're getting through them. It's a long one.
Yes.
Long.
Made another 10 pages progress.
If anyone has an idea for next
Always.
year for how I can better do videos like these.
Like the reviews.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just do them as shorts. That way, if somebody's looking for that specific book.
You know, the shorts haven't really been working for me. I feel like shorts need to be, I don't know, a way. It's not just me full on rambling. I would really need to prepare it. It's almost more work.
Or you could just,
Right.
I still think you could isolate them so they're not such huge videos.
Yeah. There should be so many videos. So many ones. 38 words for Diamond Brook. 518 for Bonnie. You're reading Love on the Brain. How do you like it? I haven't read anything by that author yet. I'm interested in reading them, but I know Love Hypothesis is Kylo Ren and Ray fanfic. I'm a little worrisome about it, but Love on the Brain looks very cute. So, let me know how you are enjoying Love on the Brain. I've heard, I mean, like, people either, I feel like that Allie Hazelwood is an author people absolutely love or absolutely don't love. I'm not gonna say hate, but like, they absolutely do not care for her in certain scenarios, at least in terms of Love Hypothesis. I've heard just very polarizing opinions on it. So I don't own either of them though yet. But they are on the list. Yeah. Indeed.
I just want to read the books on my list aside from my book. Again.
Liking it so far. To be fair, some of the science words make my brain. Well, that's kind of nice though that it's actually got, because I know it's all based. If they're all STEM based stories. Ian doesn't want to read Raylo fanfic anyway. Why would I pay money for it? I mean, it could. I mean, if you take it away and just try not to think of it as Raylo fanfic, it could still, because it's a STEM-based romance for women in STEM, and I don't know if Love on the Brain is enemies to lovers, but I obviously Love Hypothesis, which is a trope that I do enjoy. So it just depends on your personal tastes. Phoenix is currently trapped by an adorable fur baby.
No.
Good. Apparently the new book is exactly the same. What? Exactly the same? I feel like it's not.
The new, like, is there a sequel?
Love on the Brain is her newest one. Let's see what the plot is. I haven't actually looked. I just have seen the cover everywhere.
Share. You have your screen, so share. So we know the book. Sure.
I guess it is kind of an enemies.
It's the exact same tropes, Ian says.
See, but I'm a sucker for those tropes.
And that's why they make them. Phoenix is not productive at all, but can't move the purr baby. Yeah, well, I mean, giving purr baby cuddles is good for your mental health. So since we have a couple new people, when you're done, do you want to introduce yourself?
No, never.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
Okay, Millie and I are in the same boat. We're both suckers for that. I am a sucker for that trope. Okay, I'm glad. I mean, I guess.
40 subtitle: Sucker for enemies to lovers.
Absolutely, 100% am.
Can I edit your
One
name?
of my absolute favorite tropes is enemies to lovers. 100%. Are you changing my name? All right. What are you a sucker for?
Coming of age stories. But like I like to see them from moderately young to like early adults, 20s-ish. Because that's what I really liked in all of Tamora Pierce's books was you get the character when they're like 10 and you go till they're 18. For Angston Payne.
You are!
But like that's not going to make me want to read a book.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a sucker for it. I am a prolific writer of it. Are you changing it? Writes Angston Payne.
There.
There. Yep. That is the whole Rome saga right there.
Generally enjoy the tropes, but like I don't know how I feel about writing the same book over and over. I mean, to be fair, if you haven't read them, you don't technically know if they are the same book. You know, some people are just, we were talking about, harshness of critique yesterday. Yeah. So, I'll take it to you, break with a friend next break. Alrighty.
Cool.
The 3 novellas are also the same thing, I'm told.
Oh, well then we are starting a trend.
Coming of age or new adult is Diamond Brook. Yeah. It depends for me with coming of age, because sometimes coming of age is very tightly paired with Chosen One, which I'm not.
And fantasy, yeah, and that's what I really want.
Yeah. It depends on how it's. I guess it just depends on how it's done. It's not one that I immediately am. It's just not one that I'm drawn to. I'd say.
I just like if I can connect enough with a character that I enjoy watching them grow up.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna be happy.
The thing about new adult is how it gets like marketed, because yes, I would love to read new adult characters, that age group, but new adult always has the stipulation that you must be very smutty as well. Like that's how, because that's why it's not like an official genre age group target audience kind of thing, at least in TradPub yet. I think it might be becoming one, but it's been like this little hidden age group.
Right, because it's like
the indie world has embraced
doing
new adult
things, so that's where those stories need to go.
So like I would classify my books, Ashport, as new adult, but it's not smutty. So a publisher would not want it, or they'd be like, put smutty in, and I'm like, the main character's face, and so then would not. But yeah, so I have my hang-ups with new adult, just because when you hear new adult, the immediate thing is, oh, it's a smutty book, not, oh, it's characters of college age or something going on an adventure or anything like that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Can't make people happy.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes?
So, aside from that, who are you? What do you do?
I mean, I'm just vibing.
You're... We get so
Hi, I'm Courtney. Call me Q. I am a writer. I'm a reader. I'm a dork extraordinaire. I post videos every Friday. I do weird things. I do crafts. I have a parrot who's currently in my bed destroying a towel. And I'm here.
and
I mean, I don't have my you this here. You can see who I am by the overlay. Oh, there it goes. See, there you go. You can see my book now. It's there. Search for the Phoenix. Writer, reader, dork extraordinaire. That's me. I take it away when we do these sprints together just because it blocks a lot of things and I haven't resized it.
mm-hmm.
I guess Diamond's going tonight. Going night-night? Okay, good night.
Night.
All right, reintroduce yourself then. Make me do it.
So my name is Hala. If it helps you to think of Hallelujah, to remember it, go for it. But that is not my name, so don't call me that. I like to say that I'm an author, illustrator, sometimes animator, pack leader, crafty beaver, Disney fan, and future X-Men.
That's a resume.
Right? That's like what I put on all my profiles now. That way, like I have all of my weirdness covered.
All of it.
Yeah, and then my first book is up there. Or novel, at least. My first novel that came out was Tower of Dogs, and then the sequel, I am proofreading it. Dennis Sparrows will be out in November. And it is YA-ish. No spice, except for there's a character named Spice, so I can say that it has spice.
Not the spice you're thinking of, people.
Not the spice, but there are many spices. Which spice did you mean? Coming of age, fantasy, dystopian, dual POV, brother, sister, magic
soon to be triple POV.
Yes. Book 3 is gonna need an extra POV. Whether you like it or not, or else you'll never know what's going on.
Right. Yep. I had to put tape on both sides of my glasses, by the way. Now. It came off. I need new glasses. That's also why I haven't been watching the 3D, using them much. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's who we are.
There you go.
Welcome if you're new here.
We do this every Friday.
Yes, we are enduring for the words every Friday. Usually we're both writing. I'm just
not in writing stage.
I feel like I've been in editing for months, and it's true.
I mean, you have.
But like, it's almost every other month. All I do is edit.
Yeah. Every day she's editing. So you guys cannot hear her because it's too quiet over there, but I hear her. And she's doing this. Is what she's sounding like right now.
So she's singing songs.
She's singing it with Mumble. Do you want to come out for a hot second?
So people don't think she's just talking to a ghost.
Right. Just prove that you exist. Come here. No, come here. I know. Yes. Come here. Let people know that I'm not, crazy person. Come here.
Mambo, we summon you.
There she is. Been destroying this towel in there. This is who I'm talking to. I do have a parrot. She just really, really loves to be under my covers, destroying a towel. It's her favorite pastime.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Right away. Right away. No preamble or anything. Just boom.
Just choomp.
She literally just comes out of the cover just to poop. She doesn't poop in the bed, which is very nice. But it's as soon as she's like, "Oh, we're doing something else." There we go.
Let me leave one here.
Why are you so weird? You're like the weirdest parrot I've ever had. And I've had 3, including you. You funky bird. Funky weirdo. Peekaboo.
That song is in my head. Dun, 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 dun,
Do,
dun.
do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Oh, Eddie. It's Eddie. Yeah. You so weird. Oh my god.
Now
Oh
what?
my god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is how destroyed it is. I just gave this to her.
You should know better.
Already time for a new towel.
Destroy, destroy, destroy.
Yes.
Um,
Another one ready.
I would roll, but I don't have the dice with me.
We'll roll in a second. I just had to find another terrible. Yes. Oh, so excited. We're so excited for a new towel. Oh. Rubs her beak all over it.
All over.
Enjoy. Enjoy, baby girl. I'm gonna need, if anybody wants to donate washcloths, please do. They just must
What
be
about,
very
do you have like old clothes, like with holes in them, like t-shirts and whatnot?
It's the terry cloth. That's the thing. That's the best fabric.
That's the bestest.
It's the best thing ever. So, all right, I'm rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
17.
17, 17, ding, ding,
17 teen.
17, ding.
17, 17, 17, teen, teen, 17, 17, 17, teen, teen, 17, 17, 17, teen, teen, 17, 17, 17 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin!
Go do a thing.
I was in the middle of a long sentence. I had to get it in.
Right.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wrote 581 that round. No, I didn't. I wrote more. Hold on. I forgot a part that I wrote, but I kept because I'm keeping the word. 631. But I'm
Not bad.
deleting it.
Yeah.
631. Let me just add that to my total. Is 1,817. Bang. Now I can delete that chunk that I decided not to do. Okay, anyway. Verila. Oh no, wait. I'm not on Twitch. I'm not. Did you actually redeem it? Because I'm not on Twitch. Let me look. Did you do it? You didn't. You did not do it. Okay. Phew. But you do have enough, I guess. All right. Palamoni, hello. What would you think would happen if that 14-year-old author sees the book reviews? I mean, well, she's not that old now. She's grown up since then. So, I don't know. If she saw it, I don't know. It's my honest review of it. I'm curious to know how she would react, but I made a promise in the indie stuff that I would, I mean, in all the books, not just the indies.
Right.
But I used to be a lot nicer about indies I don't enjoy, but I've since decided let's not soften that. Let's
Right.
not sugarcoat anymore just because they're an indie. But yeah, it's my honest opinion. I'm curious to know what she thinks at this age, because like I said in the video, if I had done that and published something I wrote when I was that young, I would be drowning in embarrassment and shame for the stuff that I've written. What?
The first book of Kuro Kenshin was done when I was 14.
Yeah. And how you feel about it?
I feel like the story was actually fine. That part, it was just like the really beginning intro. I just wish I had known how to properly use Photoshop, so I don't have to redo all the pages now.
And the other thing is, Kuro Kenshin is not blatant plagiarism, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah.
How am I? I'm doing.
I have a world building question that I think is just me overthinking things. But like when Liam's counting off the problems they have, and he has these two fingers raised up, so it's the small and the ring finger. But I don't know, because like my immediate reaction is I don't think they have the same ring significance in my world. Like that you put your ring on that finger because of marriage, whatever. So I'm like, should I care? Like, should I actually give it a different name because I don't think that's part of the culture I've written? Or should I just be like, that's what it's called because people will actually understand it?
I mean, if it doesn't actually do the ring finger thing, I don't think you should call it that.
Right?
I would just say the fourth finger or something. Unless you're counting thumb, in which case it's third finger.
So if I'm not counting thumb, it's third.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yes.
Yes, and konnichiwa, Palibani. Konbanwa. It's late. Under 5 pounds of I'm never moving again. You have the peppers.
The babies, the fur
The
babies. I have both the squeaky babies.
The little babies. She's making her funky noises.
Oh well,
again.
and then if people read it and they're like, why did she say third finger? It's just a ring finger. Then maybe they'll catch on that world building.
World building.
World
How
building.
do they signify it?
When they get married?
Yeah.
Because in the past they had the guardians tournament. So like they literally each got assigned a guardian specific to their wedding vows.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't in an item.
Mm.
Like they can have jewelry or whatever gifted, but it wasn't like these are your wedding bands. It's like here's your wedding guardian. May you live long and prosper.
Carla has one babies. Fiona isn't quite free yet. That's okay. So soon she will be. Soon. I do have to say, every time you guys, when I hear Fiona's name, I do just think Shrek, though. So.
Okay, not just me.
Yeah, not just you. I think Shrek and I think Fiona Apple, and that's what I've got. Yep. Millie, it's nearly 3 a.m. Where are you? My goodness. Well, okay, have a lovely night. Thanks for joining. Goodness. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Cool. Well, I'm over the halfway point already for September on my word count.
There you go. And you're like halfway through the month, so you're on track.
Take some Adventure Time. See, I have never watched an episode of Adventure Time, so.
I have not either.
No.
It's not my style.
Mm. But yeah, I have 15,814 words to go.
I'm on page 133.
Yay.
132 since I
We're
lost
trying to get to 150?
at least.
At least. We'll get there.
Yeah, because it seems like every sprint I can do about 10 pages, so 2 more sprints will get me there. Obviously, I just need to go as far as oh no, Putra's story's coming up.
Oh, I guess I am technically a little bit behind.
Good night, Millie.
I'm a
Good
smidget
night.
behind.
Fiona and Cake. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it legal to publish?
No.
Fig?
No, it is not. No. You do not own the rights to the characters or anything, so no.
Yeah.
Not at all. Unfortunately not. What you can do is have people contribute to donations, like as a creator, but you cannot publish the fic. But like I've seen people do, like for their Ko-fi and stuff, you can do that to support a fic writer, but you can't publish it. Not legal at all. To Songs of Autumn, another unfortunately disappointing read.
And that's been on my not my
I know.
but like my list of AuthorTuber peoples
Yeah.
for a while. So now it's like
Yeah.
darn it.
I've already started calling her Fee, and that won't be confusing, right? I was kinder. I genuinely did like A Magic Steeped in Poison.
That cover is gorgeous.
The cover is. I have the sequel right now. I bought it. I do think it needs more. But I really did like the magic system the most in that. I stand by what I said.
The teeth.
Yeah. I like that part. But yeah, there was some part. Maybe we'll see more in the next one. We'll see it. I don't know what it is though this year with all these duologies being published within the same year, because on top, and they're all Asian themed ones, as far as I've seen. It's that one and Daughter of the Moon Goddess, because Heart of the Sun Warrior is also coming out soon. And then,
did anything happen within the past 2 or 3 years that could have triggered said thing? Because typically with Trad Pub, it takes like that long for them to like release.
I don't know if it was their way of, because of COVID and people suddenly hating on, well, not suddenly, but like Asian hate.
Oh, kind of. I mean, that
as a way to
that ties up
that, but
timeline wise.
But no, I would not. No, I would not. No, because they're mine. They're mine. You can write all the fanfic you want, but no. Nope. We could co-write something, but no. No, I would not. It's my stuff.
Yeah, I think publishing is the key word there. Like, if somebody goes onto Wattpad and post a fanfic of either of our stories, I think we're just gonna be like, "Woo!"
I don't mind fanfic.
Oh,
at all.
horror.
You just cannot be making money off of stuff that I have created. That's
Right. Like
can't
you have
do
to, yeah.
Yeah.
And they can't just change the name.
I mean, I guess they could. They could just change the names. I can't
And
really
you'll never know, but you know.
Well, I mean, I'd know. I mean, that's why we know about like the Twilight fanfic. We know about the Raylo fanfic stuff. People just change the names. But yeah. But there are certain lawsuits that have happened in the past for it. I mean, there was technically the issue with Cassandra Clare plagiarizing a lesser known series, but that didn't lead to anything because it couldn't technically be proven, but it's out there for people to know. I mean, yeah.
You know.
I mean, don't file off the serial numbers. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the second time I've heard that phrase today. I feel so in the know.
Really?
Yep.
That's funny.
Another reviewer, she's doing a read along, and the book she's reading is suspected to be Witcher fanfic. So she's reading it to see if it is that, or like you said, not, you know, is it filed off the serial numbers or not, or blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm getting so knowledgeable.
So knowledgeable.
So knowledgeable. I gotta stop watching YouTube. I'm gonna be knowing things.
You can't be knowing things.
No, I must claim ignorance. Is bliss.
Yeah.
Are you ready for another sprint then?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be.
Oh, I did have a question for the crowd though, because I do have to design this pilgrimage. What dangers do you think?
Sandworms.
There's no sand. They could face because it is a trek, and the problem is I have too many gods in this already. But this was the original design because this is a revamp of a story idea, and it has this like almost spindle of gods that they all represent. And I didn't know if it had to be, they had to go to each like temple of each god, which would be, this is why it was originally planned as a full fucking novel.
Yeah.
But now I'm making it a short story. Or if they should just be like, go to your designated one and come back. But
I feel like there should be like a quest god and then your god. So like you have to go to yours and then like go to whatever god would be in charge of whatever they're trying to pursue, if that makes sense.
it just doesn't have that in my world building right now.
Well, one more god.
Because I don't have lesser gods mentioned.
Or they have to go to the opposite type of god. That way it's balanced.
I don't think there really is. I mean, these are what the gods are. All right. We've got a god of strength and warriors, a god of expression and artisans, a goddess of harvest and hunters, god of health and physicians, goddess of justice and leaders, god of piety and monks, god of commerce and merchants, god of wisdom and scholars, goddess of fertility and lovers, and goddess of time and the dead. Those are the gods. There's 10 gods. 10 gods. Like that. So each one, the thing that triggers this is because we have this big volcano eruption and some of them die. And then now the new council members and the old council members, to retain their position or to gain the position on the council, must do this pilgrimage in order to get a blessing from that god. So I do think it has
council members are there?
Huh?
How many council members are there?
There's 10. There's
10.
one for each.
And one should go to each different god.
The only issue that I have with it, because that's where I'm leaning towards, is there's alliances being made.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it doesn't matter. It's not like a time thing. They just have to make it and come back. So because the main character is now the goddess of fertility and lovers. That's her thing. and she's being made to make an alliance with the god of strength and warriors, but has also now acquired the young boy who is for the god of wisdom and scholars, who will have a big plot twist with his origins. But so now they're going to be this little trio, basically, whereas others will go on their own. But there's going to be a lot of obstacles to come across. Yeah, so it's like a matter of they have to go to each one, so they have to go to at least then all three. But I also wanted to do the one who is the goddess of time and the dead, because originally of how I planned this.
They have to cross a raging river gorge, and then they fall into the river, and that takes them to the temple of the goddess of death.
Right.
From there, they have to realign their.
All right. Well, definitely, I see lost supplies in there, which would be okay. So crossing river, raging river. I did want them to visit
Swamps.
ROUS's.
Swamps.
Yeah, maybe a beast. Because I did want her to accidentally stumble into. Oh, maybe that's what the river does. Is it takes them downstream to where her former village was.
And the goddess of death is there, being like, "Dead people, hey."
Well, they've been dead for years now, so.
Well, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
These are dead people homes.
Yeah. Very low. ROUS's? I don't think they actually exist. Ah! It's a good one. Good shit. When you get to the Onceler fandom, just get off the inside. Oh man, don't even go to the Oncelers.
The Mr. Onceler?
No, Once Upon a Time. That
Oh.
show. Oncelers. I was once a Onceler, so like.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm only
know.
gonna hear Mr. Onceler from.
I once was a huge fan of Once Upon a Time.
I
Oh, you did,
watched
wait.
a couple episodes.
You
but I
did
couldn't-
meet Mr. Onceler?
Aha!
Where's that from?
The Lorax, I think.
Oh. I see that word Onceler and I'm like, oh, he's talking about Once Upon a Time. That's what they call themselves, Oncelers. Because I was one!
I'm decently
I think that's a
sure
weird place, man.
Mr. Onceler is from the Lorax
Yeah.
cartoon animation, where they were taking all the trees and they were harvesting them to make all the things. And he's like, the Lorax speaks for the trees.
Well, yeah. That's all I know from the Lorax.
I kind of want to rewatch the remake of that. That was not a bad movie. Hello.
not really into it.
No, you're good. I was just speaking for myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I've seen the original enough times because we had it on like a VHS or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
The only thing I never really did a lot for I did like reading some Dr. Seuss growing up. But the only thing I care about now for Dr. Seuss is still Moxie Frubus's rendition of Green Eggs and Ham Wrap, which I still love and adore.
Cool.
It's a good rap.
Cool. Sprint.
Sprint.
Fandom is
19.
pointed at the remake once there. Now I need to like refresh my memory.
Dear Lord. Anyway, I rolled 19.
This is going against what you've just told me to do very long.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Why?
I totally forgot that's what Mr. Onceler looked like in the remake. Cause like in the original cartoon, like you just get his hand out of a window, like you never see a person.
No.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Interesting.
That's a whole that I can understand how that became a fandom thing. I'm just not gonna go into it. Huh.
Great. Am I going to go on the rabbit hole now?
Thanks, Fairy.
Damn it. 1 second.
I mean, he just looks like like a hip teen kid.
Oh, I remember. I didn't know who that was when he was going around on Tumblr. But I remember this guy all over Tumblr. Now I know what that's from.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Cool.
Stop farting,
Cool.
dude.
All right, now we'll start the frickin' sprint.
All right.
All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Alrighty. Oh, very loud one. Night night. I wrote 766. Not bad, not bad. Add that to my total. Woo, we've reached 2,500 words. You're muted.
That explains why I kept being overspoke.
Oh, that's why.
I would start saying something and be like, oh.
Yeah,
I did reach page 140, but I had to jump back because I needed to take out a paragraph. Because I think I only had one instance where Rome had to protect his hand from the glacier flint when he held it, but I don't think in any other case was it actually, like, I never actually pictured it as being something that burns. Like, it's really just a light source in its creation. So I left it there initially in case I brought it up, but then I definitely didn't. I may check it again, but now I know it doesn't burn, so we don't need to go into the whole of he made his hand into a torch holder, blah blah blah, whatever.
Sure.
So fun fact for everybody: glacier flint does not burn. It provides very little heat, mostly just blue light.
Mm-hmm.
Blue gleam. Blue gleam.
Let me suggest it more. I do think, the banditry might work. Some of it's like it's too difficult to do in so short a span, but we'll attempt some things. Maggie read 4 chapters. Ian keeps getting distracted. Need to finish this sketch. Stop getting distracted.
Stop.
We say as the 2 most distractible people on the stream. Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
No.
Heal.
All right. So yeah. So now we are there. Did that change my page count at all by taking that paragraph out? Am I back on track? What chapter am I on? Chapter 13. And that's an even number. Oh, it's still an odd number. I'm sure there's a chapter out there that's like 2 lines on the end of the page.
Mm-hmm.
And it will get squashed.
No squashing.
No squash. Just get this. Just don't waste page. Except for I'm not seeing that chapter. Hello. Hello. Oh, there it is. It's gonna be chapter 33. Yes, chapter 33. 3 lines. Oh, nope, that's longer. That's probably gonna be chapter 33 then. Oh, chapter 26. Now I have to be careful not to do it twice. Or back to square one.
Mama's falling asleep a bit. That's okay.
Yeah, it's getting late, and we were up late last night.
Yeah. I probably think we'll do like maybe 1 more sprint before we sign off today. I know I usually do 4 hours, but I want to get myself prepped. Yeah, well, I want to get myself prepped for the weekend because I want to have a weekend to myself.
Really?
I don't know if it's gonna happen because I keep trying and I always get interrupted.
You're gonna allow that?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be productive as fuck.
Right. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
But I would like to leave the house for one thing, and that is groceries. And then just stay home and no one bother me. That's my dream this weekend. And I would like to read a lot. And get some things done. So Well,
I have
that's
to work.
my plan.
Then at 6, I have the interview with Ian. Other Ian.
Mm-hmm.
But then I presume we're streaming, so I got a full day tomorrow.
It's a full one. I made a little, like, my weekend to-do list.
Yeah.
So, weekend to-do list is here. And what I need to do.
I need
And
to take a minute to go through all these.
yeah.
Like, I keep wanting to update my to-do list or my project list, but I'm literally like, I can't do anything until I'm done proofreading. Gosh darn it.
Right.
So literally, like, I can be like, yeah, I have all this other stuff to do for this project and this project, but I'm like, I'm not touching any of that until this is done. So I am in swamp. I am in swamp.
A swamp.
I am in swamp. I also don't know when to write my things.
Oh, I gotta read Ian's new chapter.
Oh.
Read Ian's new chapter. Chapter. I realized the thing I told you I was bleeding. I have one on each shoulder.
Okay.
Exactly. One on this one, one on this one. What are these things? Oh, there's 2 new chapters?
Ooh.
Chapters. Shit.
Short story about a young embroiderer.
Sure.
Sure, that's what it is. In Japan.
I have a rush order commission I want to write so bad now. Why am I like this? So why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Sorry.
That is highly relatable, though. Like, I have a lot. I wouldn't say I have a lot of inspiration to write at this moment because other word swimming around, but thinking of all the like stuff I want to do, I'm like, I could be totally fine once I get like Kuro Kenshin and everything done, because I'm probably gonna adapt those into novels. If like writing is my main outlet, and I only draw when I want to, like I can allow myself to do that.
Shit.
After the animation trailer, of course, and like I said, all of Kuro Kenshin is done, and then this children's book that I'm doing. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I can just draw whatever. It's fine. Why are we like this?
Why are we like this? Why are we? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, do you want to see the new journal I'll be using for next year?
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah, I got it a bit ago.
How long is a bit ago? Child, come back here. You leaving me?
I just no. When did I get it? I just got it when I went to Black and Red and used I had a $50 gift certificate there.
Oh, yeah.
So I found this, and it's pretty.
Oh, that's a journal. That is a journal.
It's a full little like sketchbook. So
that is so cute.
I know. It was the first thing I saw when I walked into Black and Red to use that gift certificate.
And you're like,
I was mine.
Hi.
So yeah, I need to get the tag off of it because gross. Nobody likes tags. We don't like stickers on our shit. It's being mean. But yeah, that's gonna be the new tracker for 2023.
I can already tell you.
But I'm like, I'm already in this mode, yo. I'm already planning mode. But like,
I can tell.
I need to plan like really well for this one. I need to really, really good on all the whatever templates I'm going to be using for it. For the
When we
gold.
stop streaming, will you tell me what you're thinking?
Yeah, I only have one real. Well, I don't have one, but I have a few ideas for it. But yes, absolutely.
Okay, good, because cohort.
But yeah,
I'm gonna keep doing my dinosaur sticker.
beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Hey, I got dinosaurs.
You have dinosaur. It's so shiny, and it's also
I know, that is your literal.
embossed. It's embossed. I can feel all the individual books.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it so much.
Paul Booney asked any downloadable files for organizers templates.
You have some.
I'm definitely thinking of making more as well, depending on how I go about next year's goals.
If anybody wants to do like how I did my 22 books of 2022 thing, I might give you guys a template for that for 2023. For those who want to join that. I know, Polly Mooney. It was made for me. Oh, you can click. You can click. You can click. You can click. Yeah, okay. It is. It's made for me.
Made for you.
Made for me. It's so pretty, but I'm like, I gotta do it perfect. I don't know how many pages there are. What, 50 pages in this thing?
We'll probably set it on the sticker.
But it's bigger. I mean, so this is the comparison here. This is the one I'm currently using.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it is bigger, and that you can probably design stuff in Canva, so you have a template and then copy it there since it's like print size.
Oh. Ian, I don't know. It'll tell me. I did upload it, but it'll tell me.
It'll tell you if it doesn't work.
It has to process it, so it takes like a day or two to tell me if it works or not. So I will let you know as soon as it tells me yes, you've been approved, or no, you haven't. But yeah, I did put it in.
Cool.
Yeah, so I don't know yet. That's why you haven't gotten an answer.
Phoenix, you missed this glorious journal. Where's her?
So pretty. So pretty. The only downside is I do like spirals better than this because it's harder to like flatten it, but
yeah,
it's fine. It also has a ribbon bookmark.
You could always write it backwards since you're left-handed, so you don't have to worry about the I guess writing on both sides. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah.
I want to make my 2023 one.
Well, we can discuss it. We're doing it.
We're gonna discuss it.
Yeah. All right, let's do
our last sprint so that Q and I can have a powwow.
Yeah, it does. They took inspo from the original TBR board, right? Exactly.
Right. It is. It's the upgraded version.
Right. Bujo symptom tracker. March. Nice.
Wow.
See, mine's it's not like full Bujo like every month, I think, but it's the year one, which is the only one I use. That's what I did. I did for this. It's the year, so we did.
I know it is so pretty. So I'm like, I don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Did this. Look, I finally got the color in Phoenix. Woo. But look, the book nook is done. Book nook. Let's color that in.
Mm-hmm.
Stage that.
I do think
what I've done with that.
I will probably keep a paper hard copy of any goals that end up being made for next year. Because the Excel sheet is nice, but it doesn't feel done, especially since I've changed some of the goals, understandably.
Yeah.
So I think just having something physical would be nice.
Yeah. I'm just in the mode to prepare for next year already. Instead of focusing on what I need to get done this year.
We're already like, hey, this year's over.
Yeah, September, the year is already over, so I won't get anything else done, obviously. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, visual, again, Digital doesn't always cut it for me. It was.
I like having both.
I liked having the Excel sheet because you could update it and like do different colors and like it was easy to finagle with, but it has lost its
pizzazz.
Weight.
Yeah.
Sure, pizzazz.
All right, I rolled 22.
22 it is.
That's a good, solid, fine, finish to the end situation. Yeah, you guys are all ready to rock and roll. Here we go. In 5, 4. Oh, wait, didn't start. Come on. There we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Well, that seems to go by fast. Ooh, oh gosh. Lots of commentary. I started joining sprints while Q was creating my 2022. That's right. While waiting to see if evacuation was needed. That's right. Because of the fire. Good times. And hello, the man who speaks in hands, 148. We're doing okay. Yes. Yes, we do the creative writing. I was just working on a piece. I recommend this book. From Corridor, top 10 games you can play in your head by yourself. Interesting. Corridor being a YouTube channel. Cool. I've not heard of any of that before. Welcome.
In your head by yourself.
Head by yourself. I've got plenty of
That's my life. I'm always playing games in my head by myself.
I wrote 773 that round.
I'm at 150. Woo! There's where
We wrote 3K today then.
You gotta squish it properly so you can see the not progress. We're not halfway.
I wrote 3,356 words today.
Not there.
We got that.
I probably read more than that.
Yeah. Oh, I might be running ads. There might be ads on my Twitch right now.
Oh.
Oh, it's a really good book for writing prompts.
Okay.
Cool. I'll have to check it out. Ian finished the skeleton sketch. I can know peace again. Huzzah! Huzzah!
But can you?
So, Mama, you're right. No writing, just chilling today. That's fair. It's cool. We'll have more sprints tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be Obey the Dice tomorrow.
Yep.
Trials.
Oh my gosh. When will it end? Never. Created a never-ending cycle.
So I have a funny story, about doing this head gesture I was just doing now, doing this, right?
Yeah.
When I met Cody Wagner, who's the author of The Gay Teen's Guide to Defeating a Siren, I met him at Colorado Springs Comic Con. I did that kind of movement for some reason. He was like, "Oh my god, you can do the thing!" And he was just absolutely enamored of the fact that I could do this.
So you can move your head.
Isolate my head and stuff. Yeah. He was like, "I'm gay, but I can't do it, and it's not fair." I was like, "I'm so sorry." I will look it up. Not a problem. I can. You gave me the title, so I can definitely look it up.
Yeah. For
sure, Z's. Thank you, though. I appreciate that one. I always like.
Not that we ever need writing prompts.
You never know.
So many stories.
I did open Scrivener for an hour, but then did nothing with it. Hey.
Yeah, click the button.
Most of writing is just staring at a screen. Let's be real.
Technically, all of it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's been relaxing, so ready to finish unwinding your bed.
Oh, yeah.
All good. Yes, we're winding down now. We've been streaming for a few hours, so it's time to
stretch
it out. I don't know how. Wait, how does he do it? Cut it out. Is that what he does?
Cut it out.
Old Full House. Old Full House. Shows
geez.
my age a bit. Maggie wrote more words. Got a cup of sleepy tea. Oh, I'm lying.
It's contagious. It's contagious across the internet.
Yeah. So tired. I woke up early today, just randomly.
Yeah, we were up early too, weren't we, bud?
No.
Because he had super belly bubbles. So at 5 a.m, he's like, "Mom, take me downstairs." And Terry was like, "I'll take them. They always take my spot anyway." And I said, "Okay." So Terry went down, and Tundra went down, and here's Belly Bubbles laying with his butt to my face, and he's just.
That's the nice thing about having a bird is no stinky farts.
Well, I put up with it for an hour, and then I'm like, fine, I'm going to take you downstairs. I'm going to go outside with you and wait for you to go potty because you're going to have to go. So he goes potty, and he comes, he lays down on in the living room. I'm like, cool, I'll go back to bed. I come up to bed. Atreyu comes up to bed. Lays the same way. All the belly bubbles still. So I literally pulled up YouTube, looked for white noise. So I didn't have to like just hear like silence and then brrr, like,
right.
to fall asleep. And I've never in my life done that.
Dang.
I picked the Stormy Night white noise
that's a good
for
one.
the record.
Good ones.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
that was very relaxing.
Naturally. All right. Well, if you are over on the Twitch,
Raid.
wait, why won't it let me raid? Oh, there it is. I'm like, where'd the raid thing go? We're gonna raid Novelist Crim because he's the only other writer on right now. So we're gonna go raid them.
Get him.
Go give Crim some love.
Crim.
And I will see all the rest of you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Should you wish to join us for Obey.